President Trump faces pushback after an unprecedented move to take control of the police department in Washington, D.C.
The president says D.C.'s crime rate is unacceptably high. The latest numbers show the opposite. Vaughn Hilliard explains what's unfolding on the streets of Washington.
National Guard troops are now patrolling the streets of Washington, D.C., less than 24 hours after President Trump announced his plan to fight crime in the nation's capital.
Over the course of the next month, the Trump administration will relentlessly pursue and arrest every violent criminal in the district who breaks the law.
Today, D.C. Mayor Muriel Bowser met with Attorney General Pam Bondi to talk about the federal takeover of the Metropolitan Police Department.
What I'm focused on is the federal surge and how to make the most of the additional officer support that we have.
Both Bowser and Bondi called the meeting productive. Both say they will work together to make the city safer. The meeting comes after the president announced yesterday he was taking over the plan to fight crime in D.C.
This is an emergency. This is a tragic emergency.
He painted D.C. as lawless, saying gangs roam the streets and displaced people have taken over. That didn't sit well with some D.C. residents who demonstrated against what they consider federal overreach.
The whole idea that there is some kind of a crisis of disorder in D.C. is a made-up, phony story to distract attention from deteriorating economy.
The federal takeover comes as data shows violent crime is down 26%, homicides down 12%. Some residents, though, say crime is being underreported, and others welcome the attention, but say 30 days won't solve any crime problem.
If there aren't longer-term, more impactful changes that take place over that 30 days, that the feds and the National Guard and anyone else who's involved is just going to go about their business and the MPD will be left holding the bag.
The 800 National Guards members will not be serving in law enforcement capacities on the streets. Instead, they will be assisting the officers on the ground. The president said he will leave them mobilized until he is determined the conditions have improved. Now, they are under the law only able to remain on the streets for 30 days unless Congress approves an extension. In Washington, Vaughn Hilliard, NBC News.
And on NBC Nightly News, more context and perspective about that change on the streets of D.C. streets.